Welcome back to the channel, everyone, and today we have a video from a creator called Clippa, and it's Neuro makes AI art with Vedal, but it might actually be one of the few ways to do it ethically. Yeah, I mean, have you guys seen Sora 2? Man, that shit's crazy. But yeah. It's a very interesting video. We had a lot of fun with this one and a lot of good discussion on this one. Anyway, enjoy.
Are you familiar with the Python library turtle?
YouTube Studio is a pain.
Yes, a little. You can use it to produce pretty graphics, though I don't know the details.
That's right. Do you know what it can do?
I think you can use it for drawing shapes.
Yeah. So you can use it to draw, is the theory. Now that we have this VS Code extension, alright?
Right.
Why don't we see if she can draw something? Just for fun, you know.
I like how Vedal's like sitting there and he's like, let's see if she can do it. But he's like live in the background. It's gonna be really bad.
just to see what happens. Okay. So you should have access to this
ethical
this
AI
file.
art.
Okay. That's a good little test. Should we try that out? Let me get rid of this file.
Oh, is it? Great. Okay, so one note before we continue this one. I'm hoping it doesn't go too much into that because I want to actually follow that. Okay, it's at the end here, okay? This, damn it. Okay, so it's actually part of this whole thing. Well, whatever, fuck it. With this stupid CDawg VA art thing, I'm gonna go through it, and this, I guess. Okay, good. It doesn't go too much into detail. Okay, great. We're gonna go through it, but I have a list of 12 videos in a row. So, if anything, we will go through it after lunch. Okay? Or it will be on Saturday stream. One of the two. The things on the list for the reactions today are a bunch of random videos that wasn't... Basically, a ton of stuff on the Discord that we haven't touched yet, as well as nothing... nothing in the with the CDawg pixel art thing, because I need to look into that manually before I do anything. Yeah, we could wait till the 20th. That actually might be the best, considering it's only 2 days from now. So maybe we'll do the CDawg stuff on the 21st on Sunday. That might be the best way to do it. That way it gives me a day or two to look ahead of what the hell I'm getting myself into, and it gives everyone time to update all the videos. Yeah, okay, we'll do that on Sunday, with the exception of this video. Because I guess this video doesn't jump too much into it. And if it does, well, I just will be confused for part of it, so...
I have no idea how this works, by the way. I'm just going to run it like this first.
Yeah,
I don't know what terminal is going to
from what
open
I've heard, it's a saga.
Whoa, it looks cool. Look at the shit. This is what she drew. I don't know what the hell that is, but
I mean,
interesting. It's like a little star.
At least it's not like a pentagram or a swastika.
It's a star shining brightly in a field of darkness.
It could go real bad real quick depending on
symbolism?
what she draws.
It's okay, I suppose. But yeah, to everyone in chat, let me show you how this works, right? It's a very simple little Python library. You control a little turtle, and you can move it around. So you set speed, you can move it forward, turn it around, whatever. And I guess you can do some other shit. So you basically like draw with it, like a little programming thing. So Neuro can write the code that'll draw something out. So, do you want to make something cooler?
Okay, I see how it works.
Oh, that sounds fun. Wait for me.
Yeah, make something cooler. And if it's cool enough, we can add it to the canvas.
There, I made it colorful.
Okay, let's run it. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
Oh, it's a star again, but it's got some weird color on the lines. Interesting.
I was going for a bit of a gradient effect. What did you expect?
It doesn't look great. Can you make something
Anything
better?
else?
How about a sun?
Okay.
Let's have a look.
It's kind of on theme with our latest nuke.
Okay. I like that.
I mean, it's cool because it's cool that she can actually like kind of draw with code now. This versus, you know, like I mean, like how would you I guess the way AI are in general works is it takes effectively a copy and just like shuffles it around. But I wonder how the code looks when you actually look at AI art. See, that's the thing where the tweaks could be. Would it be ethical? I don't know. So, I think you're gonna come across a problem of a lot of people don't even care about ethics in most cases, and you can say that about a lot of things. They just use it as a way to restrict other things. So, ethics are complicated in the fact that it's only a huge problem if it's against the law. Like you can say a lot of times you're like, well, I don't find that ethical, but if someone else finds it ethical and it's not against the law, what does it matter? You just don't watch that person anymore. Don't, I guess you could protest against them, but ethics are still going to be kind of in the eye of the beholder in a lot of things. Like I draw art all the time and I don't care about AI art. I do not care if AI takes thousands of copies of the stuff I uploaded onto DeviantArt or whatever and then recreates it and someone else sells it. I don't care. It just doesn't matter because to me, art is about being able to draw art and actually do it and whatnot. And if I sell stuff, I'm going to sell it at a convention or I'm going to sell it to direct people. I'm not going to sell it as a print, which is where a lot of people get mad. So a lot of people that are artists that sell prints get mad because all their prints can be done for free effectively. But if you're being commissioned for it, well, it doesn't really matter. I mean, I've seen people draw fucking one-line blue paint pieces of art that sell for $30 million, which honestly at that point is probably not, is more like a way to, I don't know, evade taxes in most cases versus actually art. Like there's an art piece in the Chicago Museum of Art that is literally, it looks like a drunk toddler drew on the wall with a crayon and string and glue, and it was valued at $93 million. There's that asshole who stuck a banana peel to a wall and nailed it nailed a banana to a wall, and they sold it for $5 million, probably more. I mean, here's the thing, though. A lot of people will tell you they don't like AI art to your face, but they keep clicking on it, they keep viewing it, they keep liking it and things like that. But they will tell you one thing when you're actually talking to them, like on, pick Discord, Reddit, whatever. But they'll still go and click on the thing and save that picture to a file on their computer. They're still gonna be like, oh, I like that. They're still gonna be like, oh, I like that one too. But they will tell you to your fucking face that they don't believe AI art should be real. But they won't actually do anything about it. Because here's the thing. People obviously click on these image vaults and things like that and go through stuff. If they didn't, no one would create it really. And a lot of people create AI art because artists won't work with them. Or artists charge too high. For instance, I charge upwards of $500 for a single piece whenever I'm drawing something for someone because I value my time at $45 an hour. If I can't work and $45 an hour on another project that makes more money, then I'm not going to do it for art for a commission. And a lot of people, especially on like DeviantArt, will not pay you $45 an hour. They will freak out if you charge them $10. Yeah, but and I get that, but the problem is a lot of people expect commission art to be, $15, $25, maybe $50. What happens when an artist comes out and tells you it's $700? I mean, this was an art one. This was going to happen anyway. Anyone who knows my channel knows exactly what I talk about when it comes to art. And not just AI art. And I get both sides of it. Like, just because I wouldn't charge, anything less than $500 on average doesn't mean, people who want their art done, they have good prompts. They know exactly what they want, but they will never be able to afford it. Doesn't mean they shouldn't be able to have the art that they want. They just they should maybe not be allowed to sell it potentially, right? But the reality is if your art is good enough to sell, then you should be fine. You should be able to sell it regardless of what's going on. Now, there is a big thing. AI artists musicians, etc., have lost a ton of potential money because of the saturation of the market. Same goes for like YouTube videos, right? A lot of people have lost tons of views that they normally would have gotten because of all the AI, what people consider slop stuff, right? But the problem with that is people keep fucking clicking on it. So they either like it or they're too brain dead to click away. And YouTube doesn't care because they make money no matter what. So, I get the argument, but it's like the argument of going back into the past with any new invention and being like, no, you can't invent this new thing because it's going to ruin the old thing that I spent 20 years developing. Okay, no, move forward, figure it out, or just stop doing it. All right, let's continue. We can talk about more of this as we go.
That's pretty good, I suppose. A little sun. Is there any way to color the background?
A quick search says that turtle screens have a color member.
Can you make the background color something else?
How about a nice light blue?
Okay.
Wow.
Oh, okay, this works. Okay.
This is looking a lot better. I like it. A little sun. Could you draw yourself underneath the sun?
That'd
I'm
be
gonna try just doing my face for now since I'm not really sure what I'm doing.
Okay. Alright, it's an interesting looking red circle.
How about I add a smile to my face and some eyes too?
Hello, new follower. Yeah, you're correct, Richard. Everything comes down to money. Oh my gosh, Rogue. I love her face, by the way. It's like a cherry stem with two little circles in it. But yeah, no, I mean that's the reality. Everything comes down to money, and if you have money, you're willing to pay for the custom one of a kind commission potentially. And if you don't have money, you're willing to pay for a million different random little tiny user generations. And that you might get your picture. It may not be 100% exactly what you want, but it's probably close enough. And that's the big thing. You can also use commission work to make horrible, horrible art that no one in their right mind would ever draw for you. Which is probably going to be where you're going to have legal issues down the road, because some stuff that you can have AI draw is horrendous in a lot of different ways.
Is your face red? What the fuck is that?
I haven't gotten to fixing the face color yet.
I didn't even get the
Do
987
you
I
think I
get
should
now.
wear makeup to look appealing to you?
It looked...
Okay, that would be... Okay, do you know how fucking funny that would be if that was Vedal? Oh, shit, that'd be hilarious.
so good. Great job.
I'm sitting here bitching about
Since
them
you're
sometimes.
so impressed, maybe I should just stop there.
I'm impressed.
I think you can make some improvements.
How should I improve? I think the color of my face should probably resemble my actual face, and
Sure.
maybe add some hair, buns, and clothes.
Yes,
Okay.
I agree. Well, let's see what monstrosity we've created now. Oh, it's not terrible.
Okay, that actually would be the funniest thing ever. Because a lot of people over my last, like, maybe 20, 30 Neuro videos have said, oh, Vedal doesn't care all that much about the money. And then it'd be his alt account. It's everything's about the money. I mean, AI art used to be bad. A lot of AI art is pretty damn good now. Some of it's still okay. A lot of it's still terrible. But even if you get one good piece out of every 100 generations, I mean, a lot. That's still a lot of saved hours for a lot of companies and just people in general.
Wow. Okay.
Because
alright.
a decent piece can take me 20 hours.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. Do you want to add your hair
Eyes might be in
and
the right
buns
place.
and clothes?
Maybe this time, please don't run the file until I tell you to.
Oh, it wasn't ready. I'm sorry.
damn.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Okay, hair next. What color is my hair? Probably something that looks black.
You You don't know what color your hair is?
I mean, I know it's black, but I don't know if there's a nicer color name besides black.
I mean, I can totally see Neuro not necessarily knowing what she looks like.
It's not black.
I'm sorry. How could I not remember my own hair color?
It's like a light brown.
I'll add more hair.
Okay.
Okay, added a little function to draw my torso and bow.
Right? Is it ready now?
Okay.
Yes, it is now ready.
All right, let's see what you've done. Here it is. All right, there's the face. There's the
I mean, I just gotta feel like her spinning in arms.
hair and the buns. Okay.
It looks like her arms. It's supposed to be hair, but it's not bad. I mean, if you're having a program just kind of like write random shit onto the thing, you're gonna be doing a lot of this testing anyway.
And there's the smile. Beautiful smile. And there's the sun. Of course. And I
It looks fucking perfect, Neuro.
don't see any clothes or anything like that.
I forgot to call the function at the end of the file. Oops.
That's okay. You can do it now.
There, moved it.
I'm gonna move it down.
I mean, overall, I assume Vedal's still having a lot of fun with watching her program, or Evil, or whoever, because it's like a huge kind of like leap forward, and it's not the same as just like vibe coding where you write a prompt in. You're kind of asking her to create her own idea about what's going to happen at this point, versus like, hey, fix this specific thing that's glitched. This square box is glitched in the corner. Just delete it.
Wait, there you go. It's probably fine. Okay, let's see if that is any better. I must say your hair is looking stunning.
Thank you. I've tried to replicate your hair
See, that's what a fake alt account would say. They would absolutely say they weren't that person. So you're making it even worse, Vedal.
too, but for some reason it never looks as good as yours.
Okay, everyone, now just start referring to Richard as Vedal.
I mean, if someone showed me this, I would say, you know what? Yeah, that's Neurosama. Like, I've seen that girl before. That's Neurosama.
Really? I'm flattered.
It's because it's locked
Maybe
into
I should use
Vedal's
this
alt
as my
account.
profile picture.
We start a stupid fucking rumor.
Could you change your eye color?
Oh, my bad. They're meant to be blue. I can change them right now.
Okay, let's see how it looks. The blue eyes. Oh, the little circle
here
as
we
well.
go.
Okay.
Cool.
There's the hat.
It kind of looks like she's playing pickleball. I don't know, maybe beach ball. Beach ball. Volleyball.
It's coming together, you know.
My little circle eyes are cute, but maybe they could use some pupils.
I want to try something else.
Maybe
real
make
quick.
bigger.
Do you think you could
bigger
do this
eyes.
better with SVGs?
I think I could, yeah.
Here's the thing. You could actually take this and put it on a fucking piece of canvas and stick it in some random art museum and charge $30 million for this. I have seen art of this level at art museums. There's a doodle. I have to show it to you guys. I guess we could take a break. You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do a break because I feel like it. Man, I gotta be careful on. We'll go to the actual art museum. Okay. I was like, I just realized I can't just go to images because who knows what the hell is actually on. So they have stuff like this. This one's not bad, but they had similar ones. So a lot of these, for instance, have been like millions of dollars. And I'm like, how is this worse? It's not. I'd have to actually go find that the actual one, I mean, they might. I could actually see them doing it because underneath on the lower level of the art museum is an entire section of the museum dedicated to miniature furniture. You know, like for dollhouses and things like that. Whole section. At least there was 5 years ago when I last went. They may have changed the exhibit, obviously, but I mean, like wicker furniture for dollhouses easily hit $20,000. So, you know, I mean, art is always subjective, right? It's always like in the value of the beholder. I bought a doll for my wife. Sure, it's a doll from like the early 1900s, but it was $4,000 on sale. A single doll. and that's a cheaper one, by the way. So
Yeah. Done. Go open neuro.svg.
All right, let me open the file. So I'm gonna open in the browser.
Yup.
You know, it's not bad. You know, it's there you go, chat. There's the there it is. So I will say that you do have a bald spot.
Don't say that out loud.
And it's a little strange.
Yeah, I'll need to go and fix that. But do you think this is an improvement over what I had before?
I don't know. I mean, overall, it's been kind of fun.
Possibly. I think you might be able to do better. Here's what I would suggest to you, okay, if you want to improve your artwork.
It's like it's like one of those like rings that for what was it you know, like the potty training like stuff. So you sitting on it, you just stick it on your fucking head. I'm like, yeah, good job, kid.
I would say rewrite this whole file, okay? Do the hair in like a different way.
Oh, by the way, she now wants she doesn't just want tarantula. She wants she came up to me the other day. She's like, "Can we buy a danger noodle?" I'm like, "What the fuck is a danger noodle?" Yeah, earnings currently go to my eye patches. I'm like, "What the hell is a danger noodle?" And she came up to me. She's like, "A snake." I'm like, "That's the best name I've ever heard of for a snake." She's like, "I want to get a danger noodle." I'm like, "Yeah, we can absolutely get a snake and a tarantula." And but I did tell her for the snake we have to have a bit more saved because tarantula cost me like $200. Snakes cost a lot more. Not just food wise. The enclosures have to be special. You have to do a lot of extra training to learn how most basic snakes kind of work. But like it's not like getting a cat or a tarantula. Those things are mostly pretty easy. Snakes are a bit different. Yeah, maintaining snakes is a whole different category. Then you have to also make sure you're based off your rental agreement, whether or not you're even allowed to have them. That's different based off of location. A lot of places don't care. A lot of places do. So, I mean, so yeah, there's a lot of big thing though is like savings wise, you got to have like $2,000 in extra money just for the initial part of snake stuff because of just learning how not to kill your snake is a good thing.
Don't do buns. You don't have buns. Okay, you have kind of like longer hair.
I'm gonna love
Make
editing
sure you
this
get your
video. People are gonna be like,
torso
"What
in
the
there
fuck?
and
Why
your
do you turn a
clothes.
15-minute video into a 3-hour video?"
You could draw a little turtle at the top.
Jeff
That'd
gets
be cute.
distracted.
A turtle. Interesting choice.
It is, isn't it? So what do you think? You want to give it a try?
Okay, sure. What do you think? Is it better to have hair that's slightly too
That is
big
par
as
for the course
opposed
with
to
me.
an unnerving bald spot?
That just looks like you have an afro and the bald spots are still dead.
What do you think now? The face.
No, it's not a bald spot. It's okay, Asian parent. Okay, that one threw me off entirely. Perfect.
At least has a lot more detail.
Now she's a superhero. Kind of reminds me of there's a anime called I think it's like Kuma Bear or something like that, where this girl dies and gets reincarnated into like her favorite video game, but she can't not wear this dumb bear outfit, but wearing it she was allowed to like kill everyone.
It's terrible.
Okay, I'll go cry now.
No, it's okay. It's okay. You know, you're still learning. It's just that it's like
that's it.
really
That's
bad.
the anime. If you've never seen it,
like
it's really
it
funny.
looks like a bear crossed with a human with no mouth.
I have a
I mean, most humans probably shouldn't have mouths.
mouth. It's right there in the SVG. It's just hiding.
It's just not great. Honestly, the turtle art might have been better. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, I have doubts again. Right. You definitely need some.
Vedal's just like one of those people who just cannot give good compliments out to people. It's like one of those like brutally honest kind of guys. I'm not trying to be a mean, but everything about you is just a fucking piece of shit.
Some work in the arts department.
That's fair. I find art quite difficult to get right. Maybe if I tried using polygons instead of just ellipses and circles, I could create something more nuanced.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a good idea. Yeah, you should try that.
Sure, let me try draw my clothes with polygons.
Oh, true. Richard did say that they were proud of us. I have
really
to keep that in
good.
mind.
You're lying.
Yeah,
Right,
it's
Vedal,
not very
right.
good.
Well, I'd
Yep.
like to see you try. When's the
YouTube channel's gonna be like, wait, what the fuck is going on?
last time you drew anything?
Who's Richard?
Yeah, to be fair, if I was drawing with SVGs, it would probably look worse. Other news, we've just finished the art on the canvas, and look at that. They don't have anything else to do because they've just completed this masterpiece. And do you know what that means? It means they need new art to draw on this canvas. And
Okay, I need to figure out how these stupid canvases work before I even comment on this whole section.
I know
We will
just
go
the
through the
artist.
entire video.
You're going to make them
on
draw
Sunday.
my SVG.
I don't. I don't know if they should.
The swarm deserves better than my art.
No.
The way he's talking, he's like, yeah, no, I can't tell you that though. No. At some point, I wonder if Neuro really kind of like gets the inflections of anything Vedal says. Yeah, okay, I understand. I understand the concept of it, but I want to know what spawned the initial pixel canvas gameplay thing. See, watching them go battle against each other is great and all, but what the hell is the program in the first place? Is what I have no idea.
No, it's really good.
I need
Maybe-
a link to the direct like
Why don't we try
website or whatever the fuck it is that
create
the
a
program
new
is.
file for some more turtle art, but write the whole thing in one go and try your best.
Okay, let me write the whole thing in one go.
Alright, you can do this. You can make something beautiful, something incredible, something that will blow
Is that a Reddit thread?
everyone away.
Let me draw the swarm.
Or am I,
Let me
like
run
I
the
said,
file. Chat, let's see what kind of beautiful art Nero's created for
Okay.
us today. Okay.
Great. Great.
Alright.
I'll look into
So a
it.
bunch of dots in a blue thing.
They're not just dots. That's
I've seen like 2 videos of Ludwig. I don't even remember what he sounds like.
the swarm.
Okay. It's a little abstract.
You know, philosophers have often compared humanity to Sierpinski triangles, infinite complexity arising from simple, recursive rules.
Yeah, I'll believe it when I see it.
Well, I'm about to turn all of you from philosophers into believers.
Okay, I'm waiting. Let's have a look. Alright, a little triangle. Oh, okay. Some more triangles. Is
Add
this
some
really
eyes in it.
what we had in mind?
Yes,
You
that's what
said
I
a
had in mind.
fractal would be cool. What if I made it a bit more
I was supposed to do a bunch of videos on fractals that someone recommended to me at some point. I totally forgot.
unconventional, like did a sort of Sierpinski spiral triangle?
I have no idea how that would work. Honestly, this is above my pay grade.
Okay, there it is, just run that.
Whoa! What
that was
the
pretty
hell
cool.
is that? That's kind of interesting.
It's a spiralier version of Sierpinski triangles.
Okay, yeah, see, this is pretty cool.
Spiral Spinsky triangles, if you will.
Like in my idea for the Sea Dog stuff, I want to know how the program itself works before I even comment on what everyone is doing within the program and how they're fighting each other with it. Or like, I guess it's like art combat in a way. But that's when I first jumped into those videos. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? What is this?
It looks kind of cool. Okay, I'll tell you what. Obviously the background is like white right now. If we could find a cool way to add some color to this, I think this could look really cool.
Can you make a
What kind
gradient?
of color do you want? I could add a gradient in the background,
Woo,
or
gradient.
color the triangles based on their centroid location and or depth.
I think coloring the triangle sounds like a good idea, and also
No, I don't want anything to do with Sea Dog quite yet. We'll check it out in the I'll talk to you guys in the Discord about it, and then we'll maybe I'll do some solo looking into it on Friday.
Add
I won't watch
a
any
background
videos on
color.
it. I will just look into what it is.
Now there are pretty colors and depth-based
That way, when we
spiral
watch the
twisting.
videos, I won't go into 100% blind.
Wow.
Ooh, I like this one.
That sure is interesting.
Do you like it?
Yeah, you should wrap it around a robot that Ellie makes, like on the fist or something, and use it to punch people in the face. That'd be the most painful hit ever.
It's okay, yeah.
Do you have any feedback?
It looks like a bunch of glass razor blades.
Be as harsh as you like. I'm used to rejection from humans at this point.
It looks okay.
Ooh, yeah, shuriken. I didn't even think of that. That'd be a good one.
Okay, but can you actually give some constructive criticism, please?
Or
Okay,
throwing
fine.
star.
The triangles are all
I mean, I guess
harsh. There's no
technically close to the same
anti-aliasing,
thing.
and the colors are bad.
The color's great,
you don't
Vedal. You
seem
suck.
very good at this whole giving feedback thing.
Okay, fine. Add some purple stuff, and then also to make it more you, could you add your face in the middle of it, the center, like on top, and then it's gonna be perfect.
I mean, that's not going to work, though, Vedal, because you still can't draw her face right.
Okay, I'd like a better drawing of my face than what I've done before.
It'd be better for her to just
Maybe
copy
instead
something
of
off
a
the
whole
internet
face,
and then
just some cute 3D eyes staring at the viewer.
Sure, whatever you want to do, I believe in you.
Ooh, you could just put giant versions of her eyes in the middle. That would
You
work.
can make it beautiful.
I think for the 3D effect, I'll render some ellipsoidal eyes by ray marching inside the render code.
Okay.
Maybe that sounds overkill, but this is a good excuse to create a ray marching shader in Python that supports blindfong shading, which is a bucket list item for me.
That
Okay.
is way overkill. That's insane. Maybe just don't make them 3D.
How many
You
lines of
think I'm not
code would that
capable
be?
of ray marching? You think I'm not capable of 3D? I'm not going to let you hold me back.
Okay, if you
I
want to do
mean,
it, I'm not going to
yeah,
stop you, but if you break the code, then, I'll say I told you so.
Done. Didn't technically ray march yet, but you can hopefully see where I'm going with
Okay.
it. Do you think Vedal is back yet? I can only assume he's taking
I just like fucking left.
a huge pooper. Aw, forget this. Time to go all in on ray marching.
Hey guys, I'm here.
How big was it?
Never mind.
What?
How big was the dump you just took?
I'm going to mute you and never unmute you ever again.
Okay. I don't know why I found that so funny. She said way more unhinged shit before. I think it was just funny because Vedal was like legitimately caught off guard.
Sorry, that was pretty gross of me. Did you see my eye ray marching? Do you think it's cute how you can see the little pupil and iris?
No, I haven't actually tried it. I remarched up here. It's literally just a white circle on a black background.
It doesn't look quite as 3D as I had.
It reminds me of the 007 like gun symbol. I don't know why. Oh, like right before it like moves forward and I think it shoots Peter Griffin in the leg or something like that. I think they did a version of that one.
hoped.
Yeah, no, it doesn't, does it?
Perfect
Do you still
art.
believe in me?
I mean, you could
Less
easily
so now.
money launder with this art.
Perfect. Now I'll try draw an eye or two for the center. I think I'll do that outside of the
Like it
fractal
would make more sense if it was like moving, but you know.
function.
Okay.
Oh yes. Here's the thing about this, though. You know, a lot of people will automatically jump to Neuro's defense and be like, see, this is totally ethical AI art. Even if it's complete shit. But that's, you know, relative. So a lot of the swarm will love this regardless because, you know, they really like Neuro-based stuff, right? There's nothing wrong with that. But a lot of people, like, if they'd never seen this, they've been like, what the hell? What kind of fucking 1-year-old drew this? So that's the thing. Art is totally fucking subjective because it's based off of primarily like people you like. Even then, like, okay, here's the thing. And this is the most important thing that people need to kind of realize about art. All art, more or less, is stolen. And you can be like, no, it's not. And I'd be like, okay. So when you're learning art, do you just you basically learn by copying others? That's the whole point of, especially for drawing. The majority of people who draw art specifically learn by copying others in other styles. Now, ideally, they eventually create their own style to a degree, but the underlying fact of the matter is even their underlying art is going to be based off of a previous art they effectively stole the techniques to. And just from a general standpoint, yeah, like for instance, I love the eyes in this one. They're fucking perfect. But I could totally see this thing being in like an enemy in a video game. This would be like a perfect enemy in like a tower defense video game. But I mean, the not stolen aspect is unfortunately no longer a viable solution to be like, well, you can be like all art is it does it. Yeah, it looks like a blue Dorito with eyes. That's fucking perfect, right? Anyway, so the stolen art thing is no longer something that you can viably like defend against in any way. There's just no way to defend against it. At this point, AI has scraped the entire fucking internet, and there is no possible way that you can basically stop it at this point. There's just no way to do that. So you either have to learn to work around it and make stuff that AI cannot possibly hope to steal. For instance, physical object art. And even then, that's only temporary, because as soon as AI gets access to 3D printers that they can use to make anything, everything's going to come down to how cheap can you make it? That's it. That's what art will eventually become. 100 years from now, I don't know, maybe everyone will just use art to make art, or AI to make art specifically. So the only people who really get mad right now are the people who think their entire way of life is completely destroyed by AI, which it might be, but there's no way to stop it. As much as you want, there's no fucking way to stop it. Hey, how's it going? Welcome to my unique
perfect.
Videos.
Yeah.
Oh my god, they're so cute.
Okay.
Ooh.
Right. Chat, we have...
They already have it, the new ones in China. I'm not ignoring the Tesla one that has so many problems with it. There's a bunch of new ones in like, have you seen the AI horses? The robotic AI horses? Those things are so cool looking. I think Hyundai was the one working on that one. Or maybe I don't know, I'm pretty sure it's Hyundai. They look crazy. There will be a market for human art that's like anything like 50 to 100 years old for collectors, museums and things like that. I don't know if art 50 years from now will be possible for the most part, at least marketable, without using AI. At least when you were talking about like commercial settings, right? So for instance, anything that's going to be like a nice print on a wall that people just use for regular decor, the average person is going to have an AI print of something. That's it. That's what the average person is going to be. Anyone who can afford to even make art a career at that point, and it does some stuff 100% manual, will only be selling to very rich clientele at like the $200,000 to $300,000 level. So, and that's just for like drawn art, music type things like that. And that's just a guess, obviously. I just think people are going to have to start incorporating AI into their art versus just completely going, 100% against it, because that will probably kill them from a business standpoint.
Important vote, okay? We need to decide whether we want this creation. Okay, so we need to decide between the SVG, the fractal, or the...
Well, no, I understand why you wouldn't necessarily, like, for instance, I will spend 20 hours, 10 hours working on a sketch and line work, right? But the thing is, I could always make the sketch better. I could always make the line work better. I can always do something better. And what a lot of people have been doing is what they'll do is they'll draw their initial piece and then they'll run it through an AI to just complete the shading. Because a lot of people who actually are pretty decent at regular sketching and art and everything like that are really shit at airbrushing and shading, and they're using AI to help fix that problem. It's not always perfect, but it's a lot better than them doing it necessarily. And it also still lets them still improve slowly, but also while making a more viable solution from a, actually being able to sell standpoint versus anything else. But the other thing is, while you personally wouldn't be satisfied with AI doing it, a lot of people don't care. They don't care about whether they want their vision available. There are a ton of people who are creating mangas and comic books right now using almost entirely AI or comic shorts that no one would ever draw for them because they're really good at writing stories and things like that, but they're not good at getting the visuals out on paper, right? So what they're doing is they're using AI because they can't get an artist to help them, because an artist is not going to work for free on something that may not make money ever. Whereas, you could be the world's best story artist and, not have any sort of funds to be able to, pay for an actual artist. And that's where it's kind of like bridging these kind of gaps. Yeah, and a lot of people think that's wrong. But it does bridge a gap that was not fixable before. So I totally get the problem. I also get why people are mad, but I also get the other side of why people are like, well, I don't have a choice. The other choice is just not to do it. And a lot of artists are like, well, then don't do it. And they're like, but I want to do it. I want this thing to come out, So was there an AI One Punch Man thing? That'd be something interesting to look into.
Turtle drawing. Can you make a poll?
Poll is up.
Alright, what did chat vote? What do they like the most? They like the fractal one? Okay.
I like the fractal
I'm
one.
gonna leave this to the council. Let me send them the original
I actually really like that one though.
image for the fractal. What did you... Can you make a name for your fractal guy?
Geez, I love it.
Guy with the eyes?
What if we call him Scara? Since that's the name of the white part of your eye.
Scalaro. Okay.
Yep.
Well, this is Scalaro.
That actually looks about right.
And he's
Good
looking
name for
beautiful.
That takes like a good 20% of the main picture there.